Hey guys, it's Fiona and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here to talk about some of my favourite art books. Now, it's not something I see talked about on sort of the booktube side of things very often, but art books are amazing, so I wanted to highlight a few that I own that I think are awesome. I'm going to start off with a couple of the more reasonably well-known art books for films. I'm not sure how readily available some of the stuff is because art books I know are expensive and tend to go out of print fairly often, but not always, so if I can find links for them anywhere, I will leave them linked down below. First up, I want to talk about Tangled art book because this is my favourite Disney film and the preliminary art for this film is beautiful. And it opens up my favourite character. But the character development for this film is fascinating and just the artwork, look at that, like I would have that as a print on my wall. Like some of the stuff is beautiful, like the designings of the crowns, and it's just so cool. And then, you know, mocking up how it all actually fits together. This is such a beautiful, beautiful book. Even the end papers are beautiful, like they're just some of the sketches, and I just love the style of Tangled. There's just something about it that really, I don't know, just draws me in and makes me go, oh my god, yes. I love it, and it's just such an amazing art book, and it's so beautiful. And like even the back, look at that, it's so pretty. Yeah, I bought this quite a while ago, so don't know if it's easy to get now, but I'll link anything I find down below. The second one shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody if you know me in real life, and that is How to Train Your Dragon art book. And I freaking love this book and film, and this is like one of my favourite illustrations of all time. Just the light and the way it just hits Toothless, and it's not just one colour, it's just the design that went into this film is spectacular. So amazing, and it's just again a fabulous art book. The Vikings, like some of this stuff is so cool. Like look at some of the illustrations for designing these characters. They're amazing. I think it's awesome. And also, you know, dragons and some of the more finished illustrations are also awesome. So cool. Even under the dust jacket is cool. You know what? I've never looked under the dust jacket before. I was like, it doesn't have end papers, it won't have anything under the jacket. Apparently I'm wrong. But yeah, this is a little bit beat up because I've had it quite a while, but I love it, and I need to look through my art books more often because they are a great source of inspiration and delight, and that's kind of what I want to share with you guys today, is just some of those feels. I always wanted to get the art book for the second film and I never did, so I'm going to try and see if I can hunt one down. And I haven't watched the trailer for the new How to Train Your Dragon third film yet because apparently it's spoilerific, so I'm not going to watch it, but I'm going to go watch the film when it comes out, and I'll probably want the art book for that too. The next one is for a show that I don't know if many of you will have come across, and that is Oban's Star Racers. I actually got this reduced for $2.99 in the Forbidden Planet in London, and this show was awesome. I remember absolutely loving this. It is a Japanese-French creation, which in itself sounds very peculiar. So at the very beginning of the book there is a quote from the creator of Oban in 2009 that says almost 10 years have gone by. So this was made in the late 90s. It doesn't look it. Here's a few pages in. It's so beautiful and so bright, and this is a space themed, oh, just look at that, so cool. Space themed with mechs and aliens and other worlds, and it's just absolutely stunning considering, you know, how old this is. It is absolutely amazing, and you know, all the character details, and I love it so much. And to be honest, what really caught my attention originally was the designs of the ships. Like, they are just so weird and unusual, but so cool, and each one has its own unique style from whatever race they are part of or whatever. And then you've got the actual different planets that they go to, and it's just, this is absolutely I love it so much, and it's beautiful, and there's so much detail put into this world, or this solar system, I guess. I can't get over it, and honestly, more people need to know about this show. Like, I love it. Who didn't love Aika? Aika was everyone's favourite. This just makes me want to watch it again. I might have to watch it again. It's just so cool. It gets really dark at the end, like really dark. Some of the sketches for things are so cool. If you've never seen this show, please watch it. It's so beautiful and it's so cool, and if you like space and spaceships and stuff like that, you'll probably really enjoy this. It's a bit slow to get started, and Molly's a little bit annoying, but she starts to get more funny sassy as the show goes on, so it's really good. And I love this art book, and I got it at such a ridiculously cheap price, it's insane. My next one will come as no surprise. Those of you who watched my Japan haul last year will know that I wanted this so much. This is the Cardcaptor Sakura 20th anniversary illustrated collection, and as soon as this was announced a few years ago, I was like, I need that so much, and I didn't end up importing it. I actually bought it from Kinokuniya in Japan along with some other stuff, and it's just got some of my absolute favourite illustrations and ones I remember from my childhood, and like, you know, one classic Sakura outfits, and this is just such, I love Clamp's work. I absolutely adore them, and I guess Cardcaptor Sakura and Sailor Moon are two of my biggest inspirations for, you know, being a creative human being, and my work as a teenager was highly inspired by them, unsurprisingly, and I love it so much, and Sakura is such a beautiful character and just so fantastic. The production on this book as well is beautiful, and it also comes with like a little plastic sleeve that has like gold printed on it, and I think it's a timeline, like a timeline poster thing in there as well. Like, I keep this all together because it makes me happy. But it's so pretty and I love it so very much. It's one of my like pride and joys. So yeah, when you put the case on, it has like this gold outline around it, which is really cool. Now, I was only originally going to talk about 5 art books, but I've chosen 2 as my last one because they come together and they're my pride and joy, but they are somewhat destroyed. And that is volume 1 and volume 3 of Sailor Moon. These are the original Japanese art books. These are hella old. A friend actually gave these to me when we were teenagers. We went to dance class together and we discovered somehow that we both were into anime, and it was hard to find people in the real world who were into anime. Back then, it was hard. These had gotten some water damage, and I think a coffee had been spilled in the back of one of them. So she was going to get some replacements and asked if I like wanted them because she knew how much I love Sailor Moon. And I was like, yes. Like, these were the first art books I owned. Like, these are my pride and joy. I don't even know how long I've actually had them and how old they are, but you can see from the back, I don't know how well you can see that, but there is quite a bit of water damage at the top there, which does affect the book quite a bit. It's quite dirty, and the dust jacket's actually stuck to the book because of that, so it is pretty badly damaged. But it has, I think some of the pages started coming out as well. Basically, it's badly damaged, but it's got some of the wonderful Sailor Moon illustrations that I love, and it's just so gorgeous. Like, I mean, come on. Ugh, yes. So even though they are damaged, I got them for nothing and I love them. And like, look at this. This is like a page that pulls out into a full illustration, and oh, like, it makes me want to watch Sailor Moon and read Sailor Moon again. I might have to read Sailor Moon again because I love it so very much. Oh, I mean, look at those. Oh, so beautiful. So yes, I have that's volume 3, and volume 1, you can see here something happened on the front. Oh yeah, that's the one that's badly damaged. Yeah, and yeah, the corner's damaged. It's like I said, these were badly damaged, but they're still amazing to have. This one is, I think, worse in terms of damage compared to the other one. Like, the spine is actually, yeah, the spine is finally coming away. I don't look at these very often because of how fragile they are, but yeah, this one is destroyed most of the way through, which is such a shame. May have to recycle these at some point, but I hold on to them because they're beautiful. But this one is way worse than I remember. Like, I haven't looked at this in a while, but it seems that the pages are finally coming apart. The other one's probably salvageable, but probably not this one, unfortunately, which is a shame. But I love these art books. Like, I love Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon for life, you know? Like, oh yeah, some of these pages are bad. So bad. I mean, I'm very lucky we live in a digital age where it's easy to actually see these illustrations, but to own some of the original art books. This is $19.94 on it, $120. $120, and it's so badly damaged, but I love it nonetheless. I absolutely love them. They're so beautiful, and I love owning them even if they are really badly damaged. I don't want to like change them, but yeah, I think volume 1 may have to be recycled in some way. I just thought I would share with you my art books today because I love them, and you guys know how much anime and manga inspire me for so many things, and I don't watch many films. When I do like a film, I really like a film. So Tangled and How to Train Your Dragon are probably 2 of my favourite animated films of all time. What kind of art books do you guys like to collect? Do you collect art books at all? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!